back to episode 2 of SPS Rewind. I'm Gianna.
And I'm Emily. Our first segment will be the new library.
Let's throw it to Avery and she can tell us all about it.
Thanks, Gianna. Over the summer of 2024, the library located in the middle school wing was renovated into a wonderful and unique new and improved library. Our fellow St. Philip School parents and staff was just as surprised as us students when we took our first look at the library. After 2 years of planning and over $100,000, here we are with everyone's favorite teacher, Mrs. Gann, to interview her about the process of renovating the library. How are you doing, Mrs. Gann?
I'm very good, thank you.
Right. When did the idea of wanting to not necessarily change but refurbish and remodel the library come to mind?
I would say it probably started 4 years ago. We did 2 years of fundraising, but we did a lot of planning before that started and a lot of planning once we had money after that as well.
What was the first part of the library that was remodeled?
So once everything was pulled out of the library, the first thing that was done was that all of the walls were painted, just their base color. Later, the artist came in and did all the beautiful paintings.
All right. How much did it cost altogether, and were there any sponsors or donations made for the new library?
I do not know the final cost. It's a lot. But there were lots of sponsors. We did the 2 galas at the end of the year. A lot of money went to that. We called it our Fund a Need. And many people donated to the success of the library remodel.
Do you think the library is suitable for all students, staff members, and SPS Cardinal community parents?
I do think so. Prior to this, there wasn't a great spot for the little ones to sit, like the little cardinals in pre-K. Now they have their own special area where they're able to access everything, can reach everything, can sit with their feet on the floor, which is nice. But then we have the nice high top tables and the taller chairs for our middle schoolers and parents.
Thank you, Avery. I'm happy to say that the library is already being put to good use. This year's book fair has already taken place. For 1 week in October, kids get to buy books from school on their own. They even get to learn how to spend their money wisely. The students also learn how taxes work and how to save a little bit of money so you don't go over your budget when purchasing books. It is super fun and it teaches you basic life skills. Now let's hear from Emma, who will tell us all about Bishop Henning's visit.
Our wonderful Bishop Henning is leaving, and we had to say goodbye to him the proper way and the cardinal way. He came to our school on September 30th, 2024 to celebrate a Mass and bless the new library. After the celebration, we surprised him with gifts to show our thanks and gratitude, which included a sign framed with our school in the middle, a Go Cardinals sweatshirt, and a blanket that said, "Once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal." After, he gifted the whole school a dress down day because of our wonderful choir leading all of our students in worship. After we all proceeded out, Bishop Henning went to our new library and blessed it and socialized with our pre-K and 5th grade buddies. He tested out the new whiteboards and appreciated the new tree space for little cardinals through kindergarten. After visiting with the library, he went to all the other rooms to say hi. Bishop Henning has been a wonderful cardinal, leading the way for all of us, and once a cardinal, always a cardinal. Now let's hear from CJ with Mrs. Nixon's new baby.
Hello, Mrs. Nixon.
Hi, CJ.
It's a pleasure to have you here today. I would first like to say, how's your day going? How are you doing today?
My day's okay. It's a Monday, so I'm a little tired, but I'm chugging along. Thanks for asking.
I would first like to ask you, since some people know that you're having a baby. I would first like to ask, do we know the baby's gender yet?
Yes, I am having a baby boy.
Oh, that's nice. So do you plan on setting up the baby's nursery anytime soon, or is the baby's nursery set up?
Yeah, the baby's nursery is almost set up. I have a crib, I have a dresser, a chair, just waiting on a couple final details. But, oh yeah, we've been working very hard on that.
Nice. Well, what do you look forward to in the future?
So I'm looking forward to starting my own family traditions and celebrating holidays together with my husband and my new son. Starting traditions together and just being able to watch him grow.
Have you always wanted a baby?
Yes, I have always wanted a baby. So my husband and I got married 2 years ago next week. So the timing just worked out perfectly. We were ready to start our own family, and yeah.
Nice. I would like to ask, do we have a specific due date for the baby to be born?
Yes, he is due February 1st, so we'll see when God decides it's time for him to come, but it is February 1st.
Nice. I think that's closer to around your birthday, right?
Yeah, good job,
When,
CJ.
when is your birthday?
My birthday is February 5th, and it's my 30th birthday, so it's going to be a 30th birthday surprise. He could come before, he could come right around the time, but yes, I'm impressed you remember my birthday.
Thank you for your time today, and I look forward to talking to you, and maybe one day you'll be able to bring your baby to school and everyone could see him.
Yeah, maybe we will see, maybe towards the end of the school year.
All right, thank you so much. Back to the studio.
Thanks, CJ. Club Sandwich is a wonderful group activity which meets once a month. Snacks and sandwiches are prepared by students in grades 6 through 8, which helps meet the needs of local food pantries. In particular, St. Vincent de Paul is a recipient of the meals put together by the St. Philip School students. This is a wonderful opportunity for middle schoolers to volunteer their time and give back to the community at large. The program has been active for over 15 years, providing for those who are in most need. All in all, this is a fun service opportunity which is extremely appreciated by those who receive meals, which they otherwise would not receive. Let's hear about a teacher's perspective on the school.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Lyons. How are you today?
I'm good, Gianna. Thank you.
Thank you for setting time aside for our interview. Before we get started, I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Before we get to the basics, let's clear up a few rumors. Is it true that you were chased by a wild pack of dogs in a foreign country?
Yes, actually. My husband and I were vacationing, and we heard rumors about large amounts of stray dogs in town. And as we were walking around, we took a wrong turn and ended up with a large pack of dogs on our tail.
Thank you. Is it also true that you have jumped out of a plane before?
That is true as well. On my 25th birthday, my now husband, Mr. Chris, woke me up and took me to an airfield and said, "We are skydiving." And I have to say, one of the most exhilarating and peaceful things I've ever done.
Wow, that's unbelievable. You have a huge amount of bravery. Let's get to the basics. How did you become a math teacher?
Well, I have to say it goes back to one of the teachers I used to have in my high school. She made it fun and very easy to learn.
Thank you. Lastly, what's your favorite class or student?
Oh, that's a tough question. People ask me all the time. You know what? I think it's time to just reveal who it is. My favorite student is...
I apologize, we just had a few technical difficulties. Back to you, Emily.
Thanks, Gianna. Tennis is a hard game that challenges students who would want to do it at a higher level. This year, the tennis team showed beautiful sportsmanship and got multiple comments from other teams and showed them what being a Cardinal is truly about. The team tried hard to win and almost made it to the playoffs. They lost the deciding match, but they held their heads high anyways. That is it for our tennis team. Now, Gianna is going to enlighten you about cross country.
Thank you, Emily. In cross country, most people associate this sport with running laps, but it's so much more than that. We have an amazing cross-country program that includes kids in every grade from grades 3 to 8. Our runners ran at the Temple of Music in Roger Williams Park. The elementary kids ran 1 mile, and the middle schoolers ran 1.8 miles. On Wednesday, October 16th, our middle schooler runners ran their last race of the season. We had 4 8th graders running this year: Hannah Levesque, Aaron Magnan, Colby McGinnis, and Brielle Mullen. Brielle told me that cross country is a great sport and we hope to see more kids participate in the following years. Now here's Angie ready to tell us about the walkathon.
Thanks, Gianna. As you all know, my name's Angie, here reporting a special report, the walkathon. I'm here where it all took place. Well, as I was saying, the walkathon is my opinion in just about the most fun and greatest event in October that Mrs. Andre, our gym teacher and health teacher, puts on for us. We even got new walkathon shirts. How amazing. They are so beautiful. All of you are probably wondering, what's the point of a walkathon? Well, the point of the walkathon is to help us be healthy while having fun at the same time. At the walkathon, we walk, jog, or even run. When you are in 4th grade through 8th grade, you get to walk with your smaller buddies and little cardinals through 2nd grade. But then when you are in 3rd grade and up, you have to walk, jog, or even run around the school 4 times. Yep, you heard me. 4 times. At least we have apple cider and donuts at the end. Yummy. I'm Angelina Reynolds, back to the studios.
Welcome to the 4th annual SPS Trunk or Treat. We're here with 20 trunks and almost 8 pumpkins. This year, there are many trunks and kids are going around trunk or treating. And kids love getting as much candy just on Halloween. People love seeing all their friends in their costumes. Alright, this is Haley. Hi. This is Maya. Hi. So I'm going to ask them 3 questions. The first question is, what is your guys' favorite thing about the trunk or treat? The pumpkins. What's your favorite thing? The friends and the candy. Same. Alright, now, what is your guys' favorite trunk so far? Mine's Anna's, the one that's like the big truck. Alright, what about you? I also like Anna's. Alright, now, I like the Haunted Mansion one. Now, what is your guys' favorite pumpkin? The bluey one. What about you? The Slinky Dog. Alright, mine's the Remy and Ratatouille. I love that one. Alright, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Hello, I'm back with Franco and Colby to do more questions. So my first question for both you guys is, what is your favorite thing about trunk or treat?
Probably all the fun costumes that everybody's in.
What about you, Franco?
The trunks.
Okay. Now, what's your favorite trunk so far?
Probably the football one over there.
All right. What about you, Franco?
Definitely the McDonald's one.
All right. Now, what's your favorite pumpkin so far?
The bluey pumpkin.
What about you?
The gumball pumpkin.
All right. Thank you guys very much. It's been a wonderful time seeing all these kids and their opinions. So, thank you very much for watching. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Cassie. Thank you so much for watching our first episode of SPS Rewind for the 2024-2025 school year.
We would like to thank Mr. Klein and Mrs. Bennett and all the contributors who helped us and believed in us for this second episode. God bless, and as always,
Go Cardinals!
Here's to a Merry Christmas.
So, Mr. Elf, how are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. I'm a little cold though from being outside today.
All these toys will be donated to the Children's Friend in Providence, Rhode Island. We're so grateful for all of these donations for the kids who are less fortunate.